you're doing from this data and information to consider action that would increase societal good. I don't want to take too much time. I really am going to spend a lot of time thanking people because there's so many people to thank. I want to thank all the participants from the 4 institutions: Montgomery College, University of Maryland, Baltimore County, UMBC, University of Maryland College Park, and of course the midshipmen from the U.S. Naval Academy. We're all very happy to have you joined us. I want to thank all the people who served as mentors, judges, volunteers, and project partners from the 4 institutions and from Catholic University of America, as well as from the Administration Office of the U.S. Courts, Indian Health Service, the National Socio-Environmental Synthesis Center, or SASYNC, the U.S. Government Accountability Office, Accenture, American Chemical Society, Booz Allen Hamilton, Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Lab, Renegade Press, Shopify, Strategic Learning Unlimited. It's wonderful to have all of their participation. I also want to thank all of the organizers, the people who have done this, the Levita Bevene, Joey Candela, Donald Heidenblad, Gavin Taylor, and the person who thought this up and came into my office to say, we should do this, and she was right, Kathy Weaver. Thank you very much. I also want to thank the financial sponsors, including the U.S. Naval Academy Foundation and Dr. Frank Burkle. Let's give them all a hand. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the president of the University of Maryland, Dr. Gerald Pines. A renowned aerospace engineer, the Glenn Martin Endowed Professor of Aerospace Engineering, a member of the National Academy of Engineering, and the former dean of the A. James Clark School of Engineering, Dr. Pines assumed his new role as the president of this university in 2020. Dr. Pines led us through COVID and is now taking us to new levels of excellence as a top research university. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Pines.
You know, it's apropos that this challenge is called information. I noticed that most of you have your mask on, and it's not because University of Maryland is telling you to put your mask on, but it's because it was informed by evidence-based data and information that we have a KN95 mask because data suggests that it will filter most pathogens and keep us all safe. So I'm just glad that we're all here and safely here. So thank you, Dean Marzullo, on your leadership. For this is the 5th Information Challenge event. And I want to welcome all of you to the University of Maryland and hope you had a great and fun and educational week. I actually learned a lot by just sitting here for just 10 minutes and listening to the questions that were asked. The University of Maryland's Information Challenge is a great opportunity to bring together students from across our campus and pool their diverse skills and knowledge. From information studies and engineering to architecture, public health, and the arts, Terps from throughout the academy are here today. I also like to extend a warm welcome to the students and faculty who have joined us from the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, the United States Naval Academy, and Montgomery College. I also like to thank more than 25 academic and industry partners who helped make this event possible, as mentioned by Dean Marzullo. The University of Maryland Information Challenge is an annual opportunity to provide students a chance to tackle information challenges in data analytics, technology design, and cybersecurity. These team-building exercises are coupled with real-world experience and valuable connections that will enhance their classroom education and serve them well after they graduate. From analyzing food, access, and price trends among vulnerable populations to evaluating malware detection and the security of Internet of Things devices, this year's project options were a great reflection of what the College of Information Studies and the University of Maryland as a whole are here to do. We bring inquisitive minds together to solve challenging problems that have a positive, potentially solutions that will have a positive impact on society by leveraging information for the public good. At the University of Maryland, we often talk about being fearless, and that applies to the work that was presented here today. If we are to move forward, fearlessly forward, as a society and tackle the grand challenges of our time, it will take the blending of technological prowess and unparalleled insight created through collaborations such as this information challenge. That is the mission of our university and of a large flagship research university in the United States. And I thank everyone from the 4 institutions, especially the students, for coming here today and over the past week to work on these complex challenges. We need your best solutions if we are to have a better society. I was talking to Dean Marzullo about the current Ukrainian crisis. And I was telling him, I went to the vigil the other night that was held in front of McKeldin Mall here on our campus. And I talked to both Ukrainian and Russian students. And they actually came together and told us how they were sharing data from what they were receiving on television, cable television here in the United States, to both families in the Ukraine and also in Russia, because they're not getting complete information. And that's what the information challenge is all about, is providing evidence-based information to inform people and society for the public good. So I congratulate all of you. I wish you the best of success back at your home institutions, and hopefully some of you have won some awards today. So thank you for having me.
So I'm Doug Ord from the College of Data Studies. Just kidding. Actually, I wanted to call it information stuff, but nobody would listen to me. When Dr. Weaver came to talk to me about her plans for this year and the changes that she was making, she said that the thing that most encapsulated it was this new name, IC. IC? She tells me I mispronounce it, and it really is IC. All right? So, very good. My role is to give awards, and so if you can hand me the first award. The awards are not just singular. They are multiple. The reason they're multiple is that information and information science is not one thing. It's a series of different problems. It's a series of different things that we need to work on. And so we have many things people have succeeded at. I'd like to start out with the best team presentation, which is particularly propitious as the team will give us their presentation from here on the stage in 60 seconds. The best team presentation is team IC 22020. You really have that many teams?
Yes.
22,020 teams. Okay. So, in team IC 22020, can you? We can't not have a presentation.
Oh, no. Is that them?
Are you admitting to being the team? Come on down.
Come on up.
Come on up. Any way you like. If you'll stand there in the center.
Oh, hi. Thank you. We just didn't expect this.
Keep going.
Okay,
Keep
yeah.
going. There you go.
Sorry, it's
For all
kind
the
of
other teams,
awkward.
This is where we want you to stand.
Yeah, just want to say thank you for everyone who make this amazing opportunity to happen, and we really enjoyed a very intense, stressful, but also a fun week. As two graduate students, we are going to graduate in this May. This is our first and also probably the last info challenge we are going to participate, and we really learned a lot by pushing our limit. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so before you can get off the stage, I have 3 questions for you.
Yeah. So
What is your name?
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry. So my name is Z Lin. So Z as like Z, like last alphabet in the, yeah. And she's my teammate Kini Chen, and we are Team 22020, and we are working on the redesign of the iSchool career newsletter. Yeah.
Very good. Now you have 60 seconds to give us your presentation.
Oh, I thought I just did. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know what to.
Something about your project that was very interesting.
Yeah, tell us something.
Okay, so yeah, as I mentioned, we are working on the redesign of the newsletter. So we first start our process by conducting a series of user research. So we are trying to dig into those information to find out some like real user needs and their user goals. And also we are trying to find out what they like and what they don't like about the current newsletter. And then we use those as a guideline for our designs. Yeah, and then we just build up our design in Figma, one of the most powerful tools we have used. Yeah.
And the third question is, what's your favorite color?
For me or for both of them? For me, I think it's definitely Maryland's red color.
Excellent answer. Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay.
Do you guys want to come this way and stand in front of the, and then you get your picture taken in front of the banner. You guys are our test case.
22,020 teams, really? Okay.
Well, if you look at IC 22.
I got it.
IC 22.
I got it.
There's been 22 ICs. All right.
Alrighty, if any of you have been worried that bringing your laptops to the university and connecting them to the network might be risky, you will be happy to hear from the team that has won the Outstanding Cybersecurity Project. It's team number IC 22034. Come on down. Or up, as the case may be. Okay, you guys are going to have to start by telling us your name. You got the pattern now?
Hello, so my name's Kong. My partner in crime is Alvin. Our project's on cybersecurity with Bear AI.
So our data set was basically just a bunch of different features on network activity. We played around with the data a bit, and we found our models to have like an accuracy of 99, which was really high. So what we did was we tried to narrow down exactly which feature was causing it to be such a high accuracy. And we found that direction can predict anything, could predict with high accuracy whether your network activity is under attack or normal. And that was pretty much it.
Okay, but there's always that 1%. So what was causing the 1%?
That's just a bunch of other like small random stuff that we didn't really look into.
Okay, so watch out for the small random stuff. And where are you all from?
UMD State.
You want
Very good. Okay, great.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, it's a common misconception that this information stuff is about building things. It's not. It's about designing things. It's about thinking things. It's a human activity. And so I'd like to introduce you to the team that has won the Outstanding Design Project, Team IC 22054. Can you start with your names and where you're from?
Hello, we're team 22054. My name's Jean. My teammate Jalen and Alfred. First year HCIM at University Maryland College Park. So our project is about improve the traffic patterns in University Maryland College Park. And what our design did include three main things. So our goal is try to reduce the congestions on our main arterial, that's Campus Drive. So our first idea is try to redesign the school bus system, detaching the inner circulation from the off-campus one, and try to add more schedules, and if possible, to replace part of them with electric buses, so it's cleaner and with less noises. And the second one is we try to redesign the permit system and to limit the vehicle volumes running on campus. So if students who want to arrive some other parking lots they're not registered before, they would be able to park their car on the garages on the campus periphery parking lot, and then go to a connecting stop to take the shuttle there and go to the center of the campus. And the third thing is working with IoT. That includes some sensors, license recognition system. We try to design an integrated app so that all students and faculty can have a real-time status of, for example, parking availability, and more routing options. Like a seamless routing options includes parking, includes shuttle, and maybe future Purple Line, and e-scooters and walking options, and with customized options in app settings, and they can receive the most up-to-date notification about construction change and maybe game season information as well. So that's our basic overall design ideas.
Okay, so I've got two questions for you. One is, did you come up with any way to keep me from getting hit by people on scooters?
Yeah, so I think we have several ways to help you do that. So first thing is, if we have less cars, and in our ideas, we're gonna have a smaller size school shuttle, but with more schedules, so that we're gonna kind of lower down the width that vehicle take up in our road. So in the future, we would probably have the options to have more bike or e-scooter lanes, so that it might help you reduce the confliction with the pedestrians, between pedestrian and e-scooters. And also, if we have the budget to apply IoT, that includes an advanced monitor system. So if there's any emergency happen, then the school might know at first hand. So they could probably deal with any emergency. If there's some conflict, it's hard to solve. So they might know that and can notify all the students and faculty at the first time, yeah.
Okay, very good. I'm going to have to ask you for a shorter answer to the next question.
Sorry.
President Pines decided to move the M, the big M made out of flowers at the entrance to the campus, to a new location. Was that a good decision?
I would say no.
Very good. Congratulations.
Great. And you go off that way.
These guys are virtual. We have no idea how it's gonna work.
And this is just one team, there's two teams.
Two teams.
Okay.
This one and this one.
Alrighty.
And only this one is virtual.
Okay, very good. I'll start with this one. Okay, we're coming towards the end. The next award is for the best data analytics project. There is no best data analytics project, I'm sorry to say. There are two. best data analytics projects, not one. So we'll make 2 awards. The first is Team IC 22062. Come on down. Feel like Vanna White.
I'm Uzair, and this is my friend Richmond, and we have a third teammate. She's not here. She's in a meeting right now.
And where are y'all from?
I'm from UMD. I'm doing my master's in information systems, and
I'm from Montgomery College.
Good deal.
he's gonna join UMD, I think.
Now that he knows how good it is.
My favorite color is blue, and
No. That was the previous team. You're going to get a harder question.
yeah. So the irony is, in the previous you asked, will it help you avoid the e-scooter thing? And that's what we were working on. We were working on that. So our data set was the e-scooter data set where we had to find the infractions. That's basically where we have the sidewalk meeting up with the e-scooter, where we potentially could have accidents here. So we tried to figure out in Python and everything, but we were like, it's too much for us. So we worked on ArcGIS, where we could, basically find the highest density of areas where if you walk there, it's like very high probability you're gonna get hit with a scooter. So after that, we thought like for solutions, we thought like we could implement like a geofencing, turn off the scooters in that areas. But I would say it's too harsh on the e-scooters too, because I'm an e-scooter rider, and yeah. So I was like, that's too harsh for people, because we actually don't have routes at times. So building dedicated bike lanes would eventually help all of us, like be a win-win situation for both of us. But what I thought was, instead of shutting them off, we could penalize their account, like if they make it like 5 times a day.
They hit me a few times, then
Yeah.
you're going to like
Not
charge
hit
them more?
Like if they go on the sidewalk more than 5 times, we can just shut their account off. Or if they don't do that, we can give them some award or something, like give a free ride one day. So,
And if they stop at stop signs, they get a
yeah.
double award?
I mean, we could do that,
Okay.
but that's about it for our project.
Very good. So I have 2 questions for you. Your award is for Outstanding Data Analytics Project. What's data?
What's data?
Yeah.
So, to be very brief, I would say data is the collection of information.
Okay. And are you ready for the second question?
He's ready.
What's analytics?
So analytics is basically trying to analyze trends in data and like sucking out the information from data and eventually applying some modeling techniques or your own insight itself to do some actions eventually.
Very good. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Alrighty, well, I told you that there are 2 awardees. Now, last year, we had a remote presentation session, and I was told that I was not able to use music in the session because then we couldn't ever replay it for copyright reasons. This year, I didn't ask. But I want to take a point of personal privilege. Since I spent 25 years in the U.S. Navy, and this award goes to a team at the U.S. Navy. So we don't have a recording set up, but I will tell you, I was not in the Navy band.
That's right, they won't recognize it anyway.
The award goes to team IC 22043, which will now miraculously materialize virtually. Hopefully. We can at least applaud for them in reality. Okay, and something will occur on the screen, I'm told. Well, something occurred on the screen. There are people up there. Oh, cool.
Can you hear me, sir?
We can, and we actually don't do that sir thing here so much.
Sorry. So you're the king of Greece and not the lady one, sir.
I missed that, I'm sorry.
Greece.
Okay. Very good. So can you tell us your name and your project and your team? What is this?
We analyze like mostly protest riots within the half of the U.S. My other teammates can't be here right now. One's skydiving, one's in New York, and the other is at So we just try to correlate data with like things like temperature, education level, like a little bit geography to see if like protests were more prevalent in some areas. And we also correlated with what's happening in the news, like major events like George Floyd or like the big.
Okay, very good. You have left me speechless with the excuse that your partner couldn't come because they were skydiving. Can you tell me where they are skydiving? Very good. Okay, we will now teleport our award deliverers to hand you a virtual certificate.
Thank you.
Oh, no, too late.
Too late.
That's us, too late. Okay. All right. This is it.
Okay, now I told you previously that information stuff was not just one thing. But in the end, it has to be just one thing. Lord Kelvin tells us that if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. So the question is, who is doing the best at the full range of what it is it takes to do well at this? The Grand Prize Award goes to Team IC 22017. I got to tell you, they were sitting down here going, how could we possibly have lost that one? How could we have lost that one? Where are you guys from, and who are you anyway?
We're high schoolers attending the Montgomery College Early College program, so that's how we got here. My name's Matthew Nanyas. I'm accompanied by
Aryan Anwar. Rohit Sharma.
I'm expecting a question.
No. You got to give a presentation first.
Okay, 60 seconds. So we were given a data set from the UMD astronomy team of a database of like several thousand images in the FITS format taken by the all-sky camera system. Our goal was to automate the analysis process of finding obstructions in images, reporting the weather on that day, etc. We achieved this by using a method called k-means segmentation, where we grouped colors creating superpixels and using blob detection in order to find spiders and other insects that were, I guess, obstructing the camera. And our team here also exported that information into a CSV format so that humans can analyze the data and, I guess, do whatever with it.
Okay. I have more questions than we have time to ask, but the first one is, were all the spiders that you saw on Earth?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
That's a good question. I'll get back to that one sometime in the future.
Okay. And Elon Musk has been putting up satellites that astronomers have been complaining are causing interference of exactly the kind that you're describing, although not through the use of spiders. I'm wondering if you had any of that data in the data set that you analyzed, And if not, whether you think it's maybe not a problem then.
Those satellites were not in the data set that we received because they were several years old, and Elon Musk started launching those until recently. But they might become a problem in the future because in moving forward, we'd like to add like tracking International Space Station, planes in the sky, and they may look similar. We don't know yet because we don't have the images or the data for that.
Okay. And can you, each of us, tell us what you're planning to do after graduating from high school?
Going to the University of Maryland, obviously.
Excellent choice. Excellent choice.
Going to UMD as well.
Yep, UMD.
Okay, very good. Looks like a successful recruiting drive, Dean Marzullo. Very good. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wow. That's great. Congratulations. Yeah.
Congratulations. All righty. Can I leave it with you? Okay. Well, we have, as Dean Marzullo has said, many people to thank, and none higher than Dr. Weaver. So I'll turn this over to Dr. Kathy Weaver. Okay, then I'll turn it over to Donald first.
Thank you. Thank you, Doug. Thank you first.
Well, among the people that we have to thank, of course, we have to thank Dr. Ord for being our reliable MC, because, I mean, can you imagine this in any other format? That was amazing. Yes. But we have a long list of people to thank, particularly the people who provided these data sets. Obviously, we couldn't do this unless they were willing to share data with us and engage with you. And so that made them for incredibly interesting and diverse projects that wouldn't be possible without them. Also, for the mentors that worked with the teams who gave their time to you and gentle nudgings along the way and probably guided you to answers to difficult questions. And the ICAs who gave those really wonderful and well-attended tutorials during the opening day. That was a first for us in the Info Challenge, and it went swimmingly, so hopefully we can encourage them by thanking them so heartily to do it again. The judges for judging and selecting such an incredible set of projects. Honestly, I'm stunned after that. Frank Preckle and the U.S. Naval Academy for the generous gifts that allowed the Info Challenge to host an amazing day in person. Back in person, yay. Everyone at the iSchool, I should be able to pronounce that since I work there. Everyone at the iSchool who has helped us with the Info Challenge and been so incredibly supportive, because we really couldn't, whenever we asked for help, we got it, and that's incredible. Particularly for the deans, Dean Marzullo, Dean Isaac, Dean Truna, for providing just about anything we needed. That was really incredible. So thank you. And now I will turn it over to Dr. Kathy.
So, like he said, we have a lot of people to thank, but I'll try to make this short. So we were so honored to include the other academic institutions this year. So Dinah Glazer from UMBC was a fantastic resource for all of you that came from UMBC. She helped do all the promotion, make sure you guys all knew about how to get signed up and how to get here. Palma Katravas is in the back. You can wave. She is our Montgomery College contact. And she's 2 years in a row, she's been here through the whole thing with us. And so we really appreciate everything that you've done. And obviously, you brought some really great students with you. We're very proud. And for a fourth year in a row, Gavin Taylor, he's in the back, I don't know if you want to wave, was one of the judges. He has been our connection at the Naval Academy, and he's done a fantastic job of helping me understand what can and cannot be done. And there's a lot of cannots. So we are really excited every year that they get to participate And we love their generous contributions, sending students, sending judges, sending mentors, and also the money is makes this activity run. We really appreciate that. I would like to thank the volunteers. Anybody in a light blue shirt? You guys, we couldn't do this without you as the volunteer team, but we can't run an event without this. And you guys saw us crazy running around this morning getting everything ready when we were trying to get all the things situated. So we appreciate you staying out of our way while you were here as we were running past you really fast. And for those of you guys that are wearing the blue shirts, thank you so much. I would also like to thank the people you can't see in the back. Rob and Chris are up in the production booth. If you want to turn around and give them an applause, they're actually making this happen. Thank you. So, since we're mostly in person, but we have some virtual, technically this is hybrid, and as we were talking about how to do a hybrid event, I was a little nervous because we got really good at virtual a couple years ago, and then we got really good at being back in person, but we're still working on the hybrid. And Rob and I had several long meetings where he reassured me that he's gotten pretty good at the hybrid thing, and I have to agree. I think this was done very, very well. I'm really anxious to see this. This is on the YouTube page for the iSchool. Levita Bebany in the back, wave. She is a staff person, and when I was told that Levita's going to be working with us, I've worked with her in the past, and I was very excited. What I wasn't expecting was to see her passion for helping the students come out. And she got really excited about all the things that we were doing, and it was really fun to see. So thank you so much. Couldn't have done it without you. Joey Candela, you can wave in the back. He's the student that works with us, and he is amazing. He's fortunately a junior, so we get to keep him for another year. He already has a line of people wanting to hire him, so we are very excited that he actually would like to work with us. And Joey couldn't have done it without you. We would think of things for Joey to do and go look at them, and they were already done. So don't know how he knew how to do that. And I hope I don't embarrass anybody, including my husband, but I'd like to thank my husband. He's always a photographer, always a volunteer. He's always very helpful. So I really appreciate you being here and taking all the pictures and a lot of other things. And you guys have already been thanked as students, but I would personally like to thank you all. This has been our 5th year of doing this. It's just amazing to me that you all want to come to an event that is not graded and it's not required, and it's a lot of work, as you all know. But I hope that you all got something out of it. I think you did. The projects that we saw today were just fantastic. You are inspirational to us, and we love that we get to do this for you, because as a university, as any academic institution, it's our job to set students up for success so that you can go out and make a difference in the world. And I hope that this kind of event is something that you will take with you, use it on your resume, use it in a job interview. Believe me, recruiters love to hear about events like this. Even if you didn't win, this is a really great thing for you to talk about. So be proud of yourself that you made it through the week. And as we're closing, because we're just about to be done, I'd like to wish everybody good health, and please be safe. And from the words of Lester Holt, please take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you. Sure.